You did it. You got the number of that sexy older woman you've been lusting after. Now it's time to get the conversation going and build the attraction between you with some clever text. If you're not adept at texting older women, do not worry. I'm here to help. I'm Melissa Santos, and in this clip, we'll be focusing on the 6 colossal mistakes guys make when texting older women and what you should do instead. Texting with the woman you like is a great way to know each other before going out on your first date. By following our rules, you'll be texting like a pro in no time, and every single woman you text will be dying to meet you in person. So, keep watching to learn how to avoid the mistakes most guys make and what you should be doing instead. But first, if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate when you do, and it helps us make more videos for you. You can also check out our site at beyondages.com, where you can get lots of useful advice on dating and relationships. Now, let's get into it. Mistake number 1, emoticon and LOL usage. Emojis may be popular, but sending too many emojis when texting can make you come across as immature, and that's a major no-no when texting an older woman. You want her to think of you as an equal, not as some frat boy. Your best bet is to keep your emoticons to a minimum. Sending a smile or a wink is okay, but only when you text something flirtatious or if something was funny. In this case, it's completely appropriate and it sets the right tone. Overusing LOL is also a mistake. See, you gotta think of it like this. When you're talking with someone in person, you don't laugh at the end of every sentence, do you? You only laugh when something is actually funny. So, make sure you treat your texts the same way. If you're not writing or responding to something that's actually funny, steer clear of LOL, ha ha ha, or any of its equivalents. This is true both through texting and through messaging online. Where you're talking will actually impact your results as well, and you can see our favorite spots to meet older women at the link above. You want to make sure you're spending your time wisely. Mistake 2, not asking her out. All too often, guys will text some more, but they actually never ask the woman they've been conversing with out. Whether they're too nervous or they're waiting for her to do the asking, it still leaves a bad impression. You look like you lack confidence. Remember, guys, if she gave you her number, she's interested in getting to know you better and is probably expecting you to ask her out for coffee or dinner. When you do ask her out, make sure you are direct and specific. Asking if she wants to get together sometime just doesn't cut it. She may say yes, but unless you make specific plans, that date is never going to happen. So make sure to ask her if she wants to grab a drink after work or go out for dinner with you on Friday. Even if she's not available on those days you suggest, don't wait. Find a date and time that works for both of you. And you want to do that right away, right then and there, if you truly want the date to happen. There's more to asking a woman out than just finding the right thing to say. You need to build up the connection first. How can you do that? Take a look at our complete video guide on dating older women. Just click on the link above. We spend hours and hours teaching you how to meet and attract older women both online and offline in an authentic and enjoyable way. Mistake 3. Don't always ask her out over text. If texting is going well and you've built up a good rapport, it's time to dial her number and talk to her. One of the best ways to ensure she'll answer is if you call her in the middle of a text conversation. 9 times out of 10, she'll answer because she'll be curious to know why you're changing things up. So keep the conversation going for a minute or two and then ask her out. An older woman will admire this type of boldness because, let's face it, it takes way more confidence to ask a woman out over the phone than it does over text. Mistake 4. Sending explicit photos or texts. Sending an occasional photo to a woman you like to stimulate a conversation is a phenomenal idea. Sending photos of anything more explicit, pictures of you in your underwear, or anything that focuses below the butt, however, is a huge mistake. Just don't do it. It's juvenile, and it will not impress the older woman you're texting with. The same goes for sexual texts. Getting sexual before you even got out on a date conveys only one thing. I just want to sleep with you, and that's not the impression you want to leave her with. Instead, focus on sending texts that show her your personality and your intelligence. Older women appreciate a good-looking guy, but they also want someone who can hold an intelligent conversation. As a rule of thumb, unless she initiates a steamy conversation, don't just dive right into sexting. Mistake 5, waiting too long to respond. You know the rule about waiting 3 days to text a woman after she gives you her number? Yeah, worst advice ever. Okay, guys? You want the lady to know you're interested, and waiting 3 days to text definitely doesn't show her that you're into her, especially if it's your first time texting. It would be so easy for her to assume that your interest fizzled out. We're not saying you should text her immediately, but the next day or as soon as your schedule allows is a better move. Not only does this let her know that she's on your mind, it also keeps you on her mind too. The same goes for responding to her texts. Don't worry about waiting the same length of time to respond that she did. Text her back when it works best for you, and don't worry about playing the waiting game. It's not worth obsessing over, and it can take all the fun out of texting. Mistake 6, writing super long texts. Texting a woman is definitely an art form. Most guys know they need to write more than just "how's it going" to get a conversation started. But make sure you don't go overboard. Remember, guys, you're not writing a novel, okay? And if she sees huge blocks of text, she'll probably just scan over them quickly or actually won't read them at all. So keep your texts engaging and no more than 3 or 4 lines until you get to know each other better. The only exception to the rule is if the conversation actually calls for a longer response. If your relationship has escalated to the point where you actually have that much to say to each other, stop texting and call her. It will create a better connection and help build the attraction between you two. If you're making any of these mistakes when texting, it's time to up your game. Knowing what not to do and say can have a huge impact on your success with older women. So next time you get the number of a hot older woman, you can text her with confidence. And that's something she'll find very, very attractive. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and visit beyondages.com for more practical advice on how to navigate your love life. Now, get to texting.